Hello and welcome to the introduction to the 2016 Cheers HERS 1 training. To contact Cheers, you can either call the number 1-800-424-3377, or you can send an email to adminsupport@cheers.org. Either of those will put you in touch with our support staff, and they will either answer your question or they will forward you to the appropriate person to handle your question or request. Our main website is www.cheers.org. That's where you'll go for everything Cheers related. That's where we list all of our training, all of our information, our announcements. That's also where you will go to log into the registry to input your data after you've completed your diagnostic testing and verification. Our mailing address is 1610 R Street, suite number 200, and that is in Sacramento, California 95811.
So, in regards to Title 24, which is obviously the regulation that regulates the certification you're about to get, this is just some background information. Title 24 is regulated by the California Energy Commission. That's the website of the CEC, California, www.energy.ca.gov. It was first adopted in 1978. You may also hear it referred to as Title 24 or Part 6 of the Building Energy Efficiency Standard. So California Energy Code, Title 24, or Part 6 of the Building Energy Efficiency Standards are all the same thing. They're just interchangeable terms. So you might hear referred to as any of these. On top of that, Title 24 is on a 3-year cycle. So give or take, Title 24 gets updated every 3 years or so. Sometimes it gets delayed a little bit, and it has historically in the past. But nonetheless, 3 years is what you're looking at. So every 3 years or so, you're going to have to update your certification in order to keep doing HERS ratings. If you don't update your certification, you'll still be able to do ratings for the code cycle that you're certified under, just not for the new one once the new one becomes effective.
So as part of Title 24, there are several different categories of HERS certifications. So on the list here, we've got 6 different certifications. Cheers is currently approved to certify raters for the first 4, so residential new construction, residential alterations and additions, non-residential, which includes new construction as well as alterations and additions, and then photovoltaic or solar verifications. We do not currently offer a whole house rater or building performance contractor. There just really hasn't been a huge demand for that, so we haven't pursued those, but we currently have the 4 listed here.
And this is our general class agenda for the training class. We're going to be covering all these items in this order throughout the PowerPoints that you will be reviewing within the online system.
So there are 3 main steps to the certification process. You'll first need to go through and complete all of the online modules, which you've already started. Those modules contain various presentations, videos, activities, as well as section quizzes. Those quizzes you'll need to score a 90% average or above to move forward. Next, you'll need to complete and pass your written exam. And then last, you will schedule and complete your field training and field test. The written exam will test your knowledge of applicable building science and HERS regulations. It is a comprehensive online test. It is open book. So a lot of times when you're going to be a HERS rater, you're a new rater, you're out in the field, you're going to have questions. So you need to know where to go to find the answers for those questions. So that's why we have this as an open book test. I highly recommend that you download the HERS manual. That contains all of the presentations that you'll see going through this training, and the test questions are pulled from that material. So that'll be your number 1 resource. I also recommend downloading the various CEC documents, the reference appendices, the building efficiency standards, the residential manuals. All of those are available. They're all referenced in the various trainings, and all the material for this is pulled from those. So all your answers can be found there. There's two different tests that you'll be going through as part of the New Raider program. You'll have a 48 question multiple choice test for the New Raider, and then you're going to have 25 question multiple choice for the solar verifications. Both of those will require 80% to pass and to achieve your certifications.
So as I said, the field training will cover hands-on all HRSA procedures covered in the online modules and the residential appendices. And in addition, it will demonstrate hands-on examples of concepts and situation explained during the online lecture. So it's kind of bring it all together from what you've seen in the PowerPoints. Now, the field test is designed to test your proficiency in HRSA verification procedures and applicable paperwork. It's a hands-on test. Again, it's open book. You'll be required to show proficiency in each HRSA procedure outlined in the residential appendices and HRSA forms. So basically, this is an actual hands-on test. You'll have equipment. You'll be explaining to the proctor how the procedures are completed. He might have questions for follow-up and so forth, but it's done like so. The proctor will score you, so this test is done on a one-on-one basis. You have to receive 75% in each procedure and 80% overall to pass the field test. As I said earlier, it doesn't matter whether you take the field test or the written test first. Generally speaking, people take the written and then take the field, but that's not necessarily the way it's supposed to happen. It can be done at your own convenience, whatever is better for you. So this was just a quick introduction. If you have any questions, contact us through the email system, through the messaging system. Feel free to call us with numbers that we provided to you earlier. And other than that, we'll move on to the next section.